gonna do? What you gonna do? Nothing.
Yo, NBA is older than George Joestar.
Jeez.
Older than what was that one? Which one was that one that fucking died at the beginning of like part 2 or whatever?
I don't. You mean George Joestar the second?
Was it George? Yeah, it was George Joestar the second.
No, but do you remember the old janitor from part 5 that died?
Oh yeah.
Because Popo took his soul.
Yeah, yes,
God,
I did.
Wish Pulpo would take.
I mean, I could, but you have to sign the dotted line.
You said Popo.
I said Pulpo, not Popo.
I am Popo.
I said
Wait,
Popo.
what?
It's a different character.
Polpo.
Oh, I thought you said Popo, like me.
Oh no, you're the last person I'd want to take my soul.
Like suck mine.
I mean,
PP, like suck mine, okay?
I put it to good use.
You put my TV to good use?
Yeah.
God, I wish that was me. Anyway,
I would use it to make.
Anyway,
Shut
we
up,
kind of got
my
off topic
penis
here.
is smaller than yours.
Shut the fuck up for like 2 seconds, Vegeta.
Oh wait, did the stream start?
Yeah, the stream has been started for a while. I'm just trying to freaking. Anyway, so today is the first episode of a new type of stream I'm wanting to do called killer content. And basically the whole theme of this type of stream is going to be I go in, I find some videos that I wanted to talk about, but I didn't think that like they were big enough for an actual video. They didn't have enough substance to make an actual video out of, and I'll just talk about that type of shit on this. Sometimes it's actual content and actual videos. Sometimes it's about comment sections. Sometimes it's just random shit that has nothing to do with YouTube. It's just whatever. Whatever I was originally going to make a video on at some point, but I never went around to actually making the video. So let me go over here and show my screen here. So first off, I want to give a shout out to TheBall200. He was the one that actually came up with the name for this stream, the killer content. So shout out to him. He deserves the credit for coming up with the name. Now, another shout out I'm going to be giving is to my good friend Grim the Fang King. Me and him did a video on Mad Black Atheist on his channel. If you haven't already seen it, go and check it out. Really is a great video. I had a lot of fun working on it. And probably I'd say my best edited work to date. I really fucking loved that one. And this is the only thing I'm going to be talking about with this topic, but I'll be coming back to this in a second. The next thing I want to talk about here is Sun Zycon. So, for all of you that tuned into the live stream on Thursday, you actually saw me and him talking about Sun Zycon's video and how awful it was, right? And yeah, it's a pretty bad video. If you haven't seen it already, I don't suggest watching it because I don't want to give him another view. But it's bad. But you know, the comment section is a pretty great place to look for different jewels, especially in channels like him where like typically he makes bad content. So a lot of people do roast him. You can see I roasted him. You can see that Full Metal person there roasted him too about the butt plug thing. And the fact that he's making a video about NBA still. You know, Grim calling him by his name because yeah, Sun Zycon doxed himself in the video. I thought I just mentioned that. Excuse me, I stopped calling him Sun Zycon. His name's Josh. Josh doxed himself. So, but the main point I wanted to talk about with this is these comments. Also, I completely lack to mention that I have with me on this, I have Lord Popo and Vegeta Prince Vegeta 860 here. We got the Lore Lord Popo.
Yo.
And Vegeta, if you want to stop being degenerate and say hey or something.
All right, I'll stop being antisocial. Hello.
But anyway, the comments, there's 2 comments in this I really want to talk about. First one is this Sakura, the duelist person. I'll read out the comment just for all of you who are too lazy to read it yourself. Do mind, I do have dyslexia though. So, used to be a member of his crew, referring to NBA. But I don't agree with the man. Or I don't harbor hate towards him. I think he should learn from this controversy since he basically doxed his own address on stream, which destroys his reputation in the community. The doxing doesn't destroy his reputation in the community. The thing that destroyed his reputation was threatening the life of Nick Nikita. And Nick Nikita's kids. And, you know, Nick Nikita's whole fucking neighborhood. But and the other point on that sentence I was wanting to talk about was, you know, him learning from this controversy. He didn't learn from the Etika controversy, so I don't think he's gonna learn from this. And that's the reason why everyone is flaming on NBA right now, because this is our opportunity to roast the dude. He fucked up beyond belief. The Etika one was a major fuck up too, but this one is beyond that. So that's why everyone's talking about that. And he's not going to learn from this. He's not going to learn from this. Everyone fucking knows it. So let's see the next part here. I basically told everybody that one day when he does something unforgettable and stupid, excuse me, I'm not trying to tell people to take my side, but y'all had critiqued this man's channel and not his family. People are critiquing. I mean, I think it's also funny considering the fact that he said this on Sun Zycon's channel. A person who actually, in his video, said that he doesn't agree with people who are talking about his family. He thinks that's fucked up. And even with, you know, me and Grim, we don't talk about his family. We talk about him. And we say also that we don't think that people are actually talking about his family, and we think it's just, you know, him trying to try for sympathy. Which is very likely, knowing him. So then we have next part here, if I can, where the hell I was at. Even though he used his family as cover shield for negating criticism and how his actions can lead to bad things. We aren't criticizing his family because of that. We're criticizing the fact that he did that with his family. Even if you are a League member or not, he became the whole anime community's punching bag, and became a meme. Just because somebody became the punching bag of a community doesn't make them a pitiable person. I think a good example of that is Wings of Redemption. Wings of Redemption became the punching bag of the gaming industry, the gaming community, for the longest fucking time, and he still is, because of the fact that he's such a shitty person. You know, the major part where he became like a shitty person, the major thing that got people to hate him was when he 1v1'd Pro Syndicate, and he had lost that 1v1, and he got fucking super salty. So salty that he broke his fucking controller. And said, "Why the fuck you stream that?" to his friends. And then he ended up trying to get Pro Syndicate to rig a money match with him, to try to make him look better. He's done a lot of shit. A lot of fucking shit that, honestly, he deserves the hate, and he deserves to be the punching bag of the gaming community. Same thing with Darkside Phil. He's also the punching bag of the gaming community, and he deserves. There's people, when they do that type of stuff, they deserve to be the punching bag. It's not the. I think we all agree that, you know, when somebody does something fucked up, they deserve to be fucking, you know, kind of beaten for that. You know, like metaphorically, of course, not physically, but, you know, if somebody does something if you do something fucking stupid, Vegito, right? You need to expect me to go, what are you, fucking retarded? Like, it's just...
I mean, you do it anyways.
No, I say, what are you, fucking cute? Usually, but, you know, do something retarded, boy, I'll... but...
Oh man, thank you for pointing out this video, by the way.
Oh yeah, you're welcome. Anyway, let's see this. He got kicked of the... I think he meant to say kicked off the black sector. And the anime community destroyed and removed Crip Gangster. What the fuck did that? What the fuck does that even mean? Can somebody decipher that? If anyone's watching this in the chat, if you can decipher what the fuck like he means by that, that would be really great because I have no idea what the fuck that was. I kept telling everybody he should have just kept his mouth shut and don't attack. After that, all his old enemies and Kiwi Farms people are after him. Reminds me of GTA San Andreas character Big Smoke. All he had to do is follow the damn train. I think it's fucking funny that people compare him so much to Big Smoke, considering he is very much like Big Smoke. Like, Big Smoke he wasn't really the villain of the game, obviously, but he was the asshole of the game. Like, he fucking betrays the Grove Street gang, right? Just because he's a fucking greedy dickhead.
Well, he definitely eats like Big Smoke.
I'll have 2 number 9s.
Number 9 large. Number 9.
Number 1 is
extra dip.
I fucking love the... part of me wants to pull that up, but no, I'll restrain myself from pulling that up.
Restrain yourself.
I'll restrain myself here. Now, I don't really understand quite what the whole purpose of the comment was. I think it was to say, don't go so hard on NBA, but I'd actually argue the different. I think we should go hard on him, especially considering when people were criticizing him initially on him doing these death threats, he started false flagging people's accounts and getting people's accounts removed, which then caused more people to say, you know what? Yeah, this guy is a fucking... Look at this fucking loser. More people started talking about him because of that. Number one thing in YouTube, don't do that type of shit. Look at this dude. Look at this dude. Anyway. The other comment that was made by this person was something like, what the fuck does it say? Let me move the mouse off the screen. That's actually gonna piss me off. So the other comment is also for critiques. You need to get a better mic, and do some editing, but interesting points. Yeah, 100%. That's what fucking Sun's Icon needs to do. Also, wrong mic. That's like mic is in a name, not microphone. I just. Also,
2004 called.
Also, there's a D at the end of and. You know, whatever. I'm kind of a dick. I'm fucking criticizing people's fucking spelling on the internet.
Well, I see his point.
Yeah, they're like 2 or so.
It sounds like what he says from the very start of it. It sounds like he's trying to say that he called it. Like, this is what I said, that he's going to do something completely stupid and unforgettable. And, you know, I called it. And, you know, we shouldn't be talking about the man's family. That's true. We shouldn't be talking about another man's family. I mean, when do you draw the line to where the guy does something stupid to going after somebody's wife? None of us did.
Yeah.
Hang on. Go ahead.
He's going to strangle the dog.
I just love for these people pointing out, you know, like actual evidence of when someone actually threatened his family, like other than that one troll.
Yeah, I would love to see some evidence on that because of the fact that like he's demanding evidence for all the claims that everyone else is making, and they're actually able to provide evidence, such as him saying, "Oh, you guys don't have evidence that I've ordered people to flag people," but you know, we presented evidence that he has. But he never has been able to present evidence that people have been threatening his, like, harassing his wife or any of this stuff. from what I know, the only thing I know is that people have been locating his job and informing people who he his company works for. Basically, like I know that he does jobs at restaurants, right? Like he'll do the events at restaurants or something like that. They've been contacting those restaurants and informing them of what he did online, which I think is perfectly ethical. Somebody's gonna say that you shouldn't do that or whatever. Like, oh, you're taking it off YouTube. The minute you threaten somebody's life, I think that and you say some of the shit that he said, I think it should be known by people who are, hiring your services, the type of person that you are. I mean, we've seen people fired from their jobs for things that they posted on Facebook. You really think that this should be any different? I think this is I think it's very ethical to do that, and I think it's actually better overall.
And I think it's very important for the safety of other people's lives.
Yeah, like I mean, obviously he can't handle his anger, so it's very important that these people know about this and the fact that he can't handle his anger, and he's apparently, according to his own words, he's a felon that has a pistol. So anyway. The other one I was wanting to talk about was this comment. I'm not going to read all of it, because, I mean, look at how it's fucking structured. Lord in heaven, this thing is so much of a mess. But the main point I'm wanting to talk about here is, Jesus Christ, there's no period, so I can't really start at a good spot. I'll start where this comma is, because I think he meant to put a period fucking there. He says, isn't it strange that after he's blown this wide open, that caused even J Cloud to lose respect for him, and that Geekdom and Matt the L Taker also ditched him. I want to make another point about this. Those people had lost respect for NBA a while ago. They just couldn't leave because the league is a fucking cult. Like that's something where I'm drawing the line, me personally. A lot of people who are talking about his like, oh, you should draw the line at his family and all this other stuff. Yeah, I think that that's wrong to talk about his family, but I think it's also wrong to talk about the league members and say, look at these people, they're all fucking they're all just like him. Even though a lot of them, I mean, I was just talking to I was talking to Matt before this. I was talking to Matt, the storyteller, and he's just a normal guy. He's not like NBA who has to act thug every fucking second. Like I was just in the voice chat while they're casually talking about anime, having a good time, joking around. And I think the main point is that these people do not stand for what NBA had said. They didn't stand with him doing the Etika thing. They didn't stand with him doing this. There's a lot of things that they didn't stand for that NBA has done, but they were kind of fucking forced. They couldn't leave, or else they would get the whole fucking mob sent after them. J Cloud tried to. He tried to leave, and that happened. He was sent hate because he had left the league. And I think that's very important that we make that type of distinction. That's why I've actually offered to any ex-league members to hop in and talk to me and be on streams or be on a podcast or something, because I want them to be able to have their voice heard and let it be known that they did not stand for this and that they should not be lumped in with NBA. It's absolutely wrong for them to be lumped in with NBA. I'm also noting that because back on Vim's video, I actually found one of the people who had commented something that also made a video talking about Matt the Storyteller. And I want to make a very, very important point. Specifically also about Matt the Storyteller, that people are just somehow too stupid to notice. He was in the stream when that happened, and if you fucking watched the stream when NBA was going off about wanting to shoot Nick Lakita's kids, Matt the Storyteller looked so uncomfortable. Like, you could tell he was uncomfortable with the situation, and he was instantly regretting that he was even there. So I think it's wrong for us to just say somebody was there, therefore they are in the wrong. Not because we shouldn't blame somebody for being a league member and say that they are wrong for being an ex-league member, right? We should blame people who are still defending NBA on what he has done. We should be going after those people and saying, what the fuck is wrong with you? And by going after them, I mean more specifically just kind of saying, look at these dudes, look at these fucking losers. Not necessarily actually going after them or whatever. Because I know some people have already made videos. Like I said, one of the people who commented on Grim's video had said something about it. I think it's very important that we make that distinction. Because it's wrong. It's wrong for us to just say, well, NBA did it, and these are his fans, so therefore the sins of the content creator fall onto the fucking fans? Does that mean all of the PewDiePie fans have dropped the N-word on stream? Like, no, it's stupid. Not everyone will defend that type of stuff. So that's really all I have to say about this long-ass paragraph, because it's pretty fucking stupid, if you think about it in that context, since he's...
I just got back, so I'm going to read it real quick.
Oh, it's a freaking long one. It's a doozy. I can't even read it. I didn't even read it myself because it's so fucking poorly structured. Like, there's not a single fucking period. There's a question mark. Oh, no, there is a period at the very fucking end.
Why would he sit there and say Geekdom and Matt, the L-Taker, that ditched him clearly when they scared? Why would you put in parentheses, never mind J-Cloud with a question mark? Are you questioning never mind J-Cloud? What?
Yeah, the structure of it's very fucking confusing, but either way, even if like he's trying to say, like, even if the never mind J-Cloud means, like, never mind on him being associated with that type of stuff, right? Geekdom, okay, I won't defend Geekdom because he's a bit of a fucking idiot. I don't like Geekdom. That's personally me, though. I don't like Geekdom. But Matt, no, he did not stand for that, and it's pretty damn clear in the fucking live stream. I think Geekdom wouldn't stand for that type of stuff either. I don't like him, but I'll still defend him on that fact that I don't think he's going to be going around saying, yeah, I agree with NBA wanting to kill somebody's kids. And that's the problem. These people are not putting together that just because the content creator, just because NBA said something, doesn't mean all of his fans are going to say, yes, 100%, I agree with you. Typically, they had that mentality because, anyone who stepped out of line used to freaking be, kicked out and, like, basically treated so badly, maybe false flagged up the ass, right? They would be abused for leaving. It was a cult, clearly. But now that there's more people who were against it, he did something so fucking bad that there was more people against him. There was nothing, like, really, the people had the best opportunity to leave at this point because NBA had zero power at this point. So this is the best opportunity for those people who genuinely wanted to leave to leave. If these people were as bad as this comment is trying to put them out to be, Geekdom and, like, Matt and all of them, they would have stayed. If they were bad people, they would have stayed. They did not stand with that. And I think that's a very important distinction to make.
From the looks of it, it looks like all this Tom Morris guy is doing is trying to recap everything that's already been said and already been done.
Yeah.
Saying that perfection was right all along, and it looked like he's mentioning.
I think it's important also to say that these people who say that perfection is right all along are kind of fucking stupid too. Like, perfection was still he was still a piece of shit. Perfection was just as much of an asshole as actually, no, probably a little bit less because he didn't threaten to kill anyone as far as my knowledge goes. But he is still a fucking really fucked up individual. So perfection is no saint, and I hate when people try to say perfection is right and say, like, oh, well, he was right. No, there's a lot of people who were right that were actually fucking good people that you should be giving credit to. Grim the Fang King, me, we fucking absolutely hated NBA. We wouldn't, we didn't make a public video about it because by that point, NBA, like I said, with me, when NBA did his live stream on me, I had, like, less than 50 subscribers. He could have easily just, like, got the league to false flag some of my fucking videos, and my channel would have been fucking gone. Right?
Right.
So that's the reason why I never did it before. Now that he has no power, it's pretty fucking good, because now I have no fear. Even if he were to come back fucking tomorrow, or whatever, and try to get as many league members as he could, by this point, I'm confident in my size.
And
not in my penis size, though. Let's get that fucking very clear.
As it is.
Let's get that very clear. Not in my penis size. That's small.
Very small.
Good things come in small packages,
Don't you know it? And I just want to clarify, too, that as for perfection and the things that happened before the live stream where he called out Nick, I didn't really know who NBA was until Grim the Fang King and Killa actually pointed him out to me. Said, "Hey, check out this dude." So I checked him out, and after watching a video of his and his live stream, I realized that this guy is a complete moron.
Yeah.
For just from the live stream, and then when he started calling out Nick's kids and telling him and threatening his neighborhood that he's going to teach them how to duck, which is a huge meme now, by the way.
Yeah.
It's just, why do you do that? If you're offended by something that somebody says on the internet, you need to get off the internet. I mean, or just step away. That's the greatest thing about a computer, is you're not face to face with somebody. You can get up at any point in time and walk away, go do something else, and come back, and that comment or anything else is still going to be there. It's not going to come follow you around unless you want to sit there and take the abuses, which is what you did. I just don't. You have all this looking at you. It's your own fault. You reap what you sow. Consequences have. It's just,
First
it doesn't make.
First, I thought you said you rape what you sell.
No. Well, rape. I might have said that on accident. My bad.
No, it's fine. I'm just.
Excuse me.
I didn't
You're saying
do
it's
it.
fine when you're on my channel. No, it is fine though.
But I heard about this apology video. It went down way too fast before I could even see it. But the apology video is just like what this Tom Morris is saying. Tom Morris is clearly saying that if you look at his eye reactions and look at the different ways that he was speaking, he's clearly worried. Even though on the kill stream that he was on, said that, oh, they just walked up to him and said, don't do this again. I guarantee you that's not what happened. There's a lot more than that. They probably told him that we're going to be investigating you and probably keep it quiet. Don't sit there and brag about it and stuff like that. It'll come back on you. Or the right to remain silent. So he's trying to brush it off like it's not a big deal, when in actuality it is a big deal. I have seen CPS get involved for things a lot less than they're going on now. And in 2019, a lot of things come down quite quickly, quite hard.
Yeah, I thought I'd just mention. I decided to put the hippo clip up in the top left corner here. That's just to represent NBA there. Okay.
Am I gonna have to duck?
Yeah, you're gonna watch out, everyone. You're gonna have to duck. Better learn to duck.
Hippo crisps.
You might want to put a duck underneath them just in case.
Yeah.
We're gonna play a game of Duck Duck Goose, and who's the goose? Nobody.
The ugly duckling. But the perfection stream, the one where Nikokita did, that NBA ended up hopping in. Anyone who watched that also would realize how much of an idiot NBA was. The one rule that Nikokita gave him was to not call Perfection a pedophile, because there's no solid evidence to call him a pedophile. That's something that, you know, easily NBA could have got sued for that, because he doesn't have enough evidence for it to actually be a pedophile. He wasn't actually a convicted pedophile. You know, it could be slander. So, you know, there wasn't enough evidence. Nikokita did not feel comfortable talking about that on his stream, so that was the one prerequisite. What does NBA fucking do? He calls him a pedophile. It doesn't take a fucking genius. Anyway, let's hop on over to the next video, because I think we're done with that, with the topic of this disgusting comment.
There is actually one more comment that was just added.
Oh, really? I'll need to refresh the page in that case.
Drop his
Probably- it's
mom,
probably
his
you.
dad, his family,
Maybe.
his wife, kids.
Fucking pause it, Jesus Christ.
Then I let me pause it. Oh man, I had to pause it. The microphone was getting to me.
Sup, Josh? Quiet down a little. Your parents are trying to sleep. Also, 2004 called. They want their mic back. That's great. Also, also the freaking notifications. Hold on a minute, because like I actually mentioned in my comment down here, also nice notifications, and he was like, "Oh, what are you talking about? Like, I don't know what you're talking about." So I decided to put the notifications, the notification. Boom.
His mom, his
If you look
dad,
at the
his
top
family.
right here, it says, and it has an eggplant emoji. Want my cock?
I don't know, killer, do you?
I'm not feeling like a Tic Tac right now. I'm sorry.
Bro, we all know it's smaller than that.
Alright, so now the next video I'm wanting to talk about, not necessarily the video, is from a good friend of mine, Deadbolt. I'm not talking about the video necessarily. Again, we're going to talk about the comments because, yeah, as you can see, the video has a mixed reception. And for a little bit of an odd reason. I don't necessarily agree with the reasoning why people are disliking it. So basically, to summarize the video, I do encourage you guys to check out the video. Go over to Deadbolt's channel. I actually have all the videos and stuff that I'm going to be talking about today, all the videos and channels linked in the description of this live stream. So if you guys are interested in that type of and checking them out, please do. Oh, there's the ball. There you are. I actually gave you a shout out earlier for coming up with a name for this new live stream show thing that we're doing. But anyway, for anyone who's interested in the Deadbolt's video, I do highly encourage you guys to check it out. Unlike Sun's Icon Tour, like I don't really want you guys to watch it because I don't want you to give them another fucking view. I want you guys to do this, like to check out.
I give a view.
You know, Deadbolt's a friend of mine. I want to support him. But his video, basically, to summarize, is about the whole Blizzard controversy and why people are boycotting it, and he's questioning why people just now are saying that just now boycotting Blizzard and just now making a big deal about it, since they've done a lot of other shitty things and shitty practices when it comes to gaming. He makes valid points in the video, but I think the real problem comes with people who watch the video having a bit of a misconception on his point, and also I think he's has maybe a slight bit of misconception on the other people's points. So I'm just gonna discuss that. So basically, the first comment down here will be mine, where I say, I think the reason this was the breaking point for people was because, unlike other times Blizzard and Activision did scummy practices for money, this move actively took away players' right to free speech. Which is really what I think the main purpose is. People can no longer have the right, exercise the right to free speech and voice their support towards Hong Kong. So, but as you can see, you know, I've only commented that one time, and Deadbolt, you know, said, you know, oh, that is true. It's true, but, and then he makes like his points as well. Which are good points. I actually didn't see this until earlier today, and I forgot to like it. But some other person, I can't even fucking upload a profile picture over here, fucking comes in here and comments on my comment for some fucking reason, and says, at Deadbolt, how does any of that compare to Blizzard actively falling in line with a government that sends the military forces out to fight down people that just want human rights, blah 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 blah, that type of stuff. I think it's weird that he came into my comments and said that and didn't just make his own comment. Kind of a fucking brainlet thing to do. You made points nowhere near what I had fucking said. Also, because he's making points about like the government in China being the real bad thing and fighting these people who are wanting to have human rights and blah blah blah, which is indeed awful. But at the same time, it wasn't really what the main point of what I was saying. I was saying that it takes away the rights of free speech, which is really all it comes down to. Because it shouldn't be a matter of Blizzard supporting China. It should be a matter of them supporting China at the cost of people's freedom of speech. Because if they want to support China, whatever. But if they want to support China by taking away the rights of others, then it's different, understandably. So So that person just, for some reason, commented on mine, and made that point when it has nothing to do with this.
Well, on these comments, I see that the video was created on October 10th. Have you seen Blizzard's response from the president?
No, Blizzard's response is bad too. Trust me. I know the response. The response was something like basically doubling down on their fucking actions. And saying that China is basically calling it their homeland or whatever, right? Or whatever.
Well, in the response, they sit there and say that they will, take action that is needed against people that do similar things that Blitzchung did. However, there is a picture that went around of the American League holding up a banner that says "Free Hong Kong" on it, and yet nothing happened to them. So, if you're going to do fair treatment against everybody, why are you not taking any action against the American players? But you're only doing it against Blitzchung because he did it.
Well,
it's also been
because America has freedom of speech.
And it's also been, I believe it's rumored or it's confirmed, I cannot confirm or deny, that the two commentators knew what was going down, and that's why they were fired. It wasn't just they were there and they just happened to get fired because they were there. They actually knew what was going to happen. That's why they were let go. They did give Blitzchung back his money, and they lowered the sentence down to 6 months so he can come back next year and participate.
Yeah, but I mean, it still is fucked up that they would punish somebody.
It should be 0 months.
Yeah, it should be 0 months. Should be no punishment at all because of the fact that he's just exercising freedom of speech, and I think that's personally my standpoint on it. Mainly because these people who are bringing up the fact that it's awful that they're supporting China, are the same people that fucking actively ignore that Hollywood does the exact same shit. Hollywood will pander towards China in order to get some fucking box office revenue from fucking China. I mean, Transformers did that pretty damn hard.
In the end, it's about the money.
Yeah.
Where does the money go?
And I think the important matter is that whole topic of it. People are ignoring the fact that there's other companies that have done this. There's other companies that have done equally as scummy shit in regards to pandering towards China. And honestly, Deadbolt necessarily doesn't have a wrong point, which is why I'm mad about people mass disliking this thing. He doesn't have a wrong point in saying that people should have been mad at Blizzard beforehand because they have done a lot of scummy shit prior to this. And at no point does Deadbolt say that it's wrong that people are protesting this. He agrees that this is something that should be protested and it's awful. But he's saying that they have done awful stuff before, so why is this now the breaking point? Which I can see that, I guess. I mean, I don't agree with it. All right, now I'm actually playing an Activision game because I'm a fucking sellout.
You sell out.
Fucking, I'm a scrub. I mean, come on, you give me a little bit of, splash me with a bit of fucking nostalgia. I'll play a game. I don't give a shit.
Here's a couple of things that I noticed too while I was browsing the internet today. I don't know if you're familiar with Boogie2988 at all. He is he has a couple million followers. He did a video on this and he was pissed. He was trying his best to be, civil, but he was pissed. And in that video, he goes, "I've been subscribed to World of Warcraft for 15 years." He goes, "After what happened now, I am unsubscribing from World of Warcraft." And he did. And then he just today, matter of an hour or two ago, he released a Francis video where he rages. It's quite hilarious. You should watch it after this. Yeah. But he takes some of the figurines and smashes them on the ground and starts doing all kinds of crazy things. But he's right. He's telling people, don't support this. Do not let them get away with this, because if you let them get away with stuff like this, they're just going to keep doing it.
Yeah.
So where do you hurt a company? You hurt them in your wallet. When people that go to BlizzCon this year, I'm hoping when they go to BlizzCon that they're going to protest BlizzCon.
Yeah. I mean, that being said, the Activision game I'm playing, I already paid for the fucking game, and I'm not paying any microtransactions because I fucking hate those. So, I don't really see a problem with the Activision game. Blizzard, I don't play Blizzard games. I've never really liked most of the games don't appeal to me. I've never played World of Warcraft. I've been kind of, people have said, "Oh, would you play it?" And I'm like, "Yeah, if it wasn't fucking subscription based, then yeah, I would play." But yeah, no. I'm glad I never really got into World of Warcraft now. And I do think that that's the best way to fucking protest this is by canceling World of Warcraft accounts and stuff like that. And I think it will eventually hit Blizzard to the point that they will have to. I don't think they won't be hit too hard necessarily because of the fact that they're pandering to China, which has fuck tons of money. But they will eventually be hurt by this because they're fucking stepping on the economy here and their target audience here in the U.S. They're stepping on them, and add on to that there's the sanctions that are going to be happening on China that are going to make things harder on China's economy. That eventually China's economy is not going to be as great and as strong as it is now, so the companies are going to stop fucking pandering to them. But I do also want to say that Deadbolt isn't wrong in his opinion. And I think that's another point that gets me kind of mad about this. People are disliking it because they don't like his opinion. But at the same, because people are telling him, that, he shouldn't say this type of stuff or whatever, and that he should just shut up. And what is the fucking comment? I'm trying to find it. There's this one person who's basically said something like, there's somebody that said something really fucking stupid about this. Oh yeah, this fucking comment, this isn't the one I was thinking of, but holy shit, this comment is fucking stupid. Just the first fucking sentence of this comment. In one day, those gamers that quit and that kid that got banned have contributed more to humanity than you have in your entire life. Let's just say, I was talking to Vegeta earlier today when I was fucking doing a little bit of free research on this stuff, and I actually looked into this person's channel. I'm not fucking surprised that one, they were a fucking K-pop fan. And two, they were a fucking high school sophomore. That fucking sentence, that first fucking sentence just screams, I am a edgy high school sophomore that thinks that I know how the world works. Also, I think it's funny that his about section says smash subscribe, but he has no fucking videos. Hit that subscribe button, guys, and don't upload. You don't fucking understand what the subscribe button's meant. Fucking idiot.
The trend. Kids are just following the trend.
Yeah, I was like, oh guys, follow me. I don't post shit because I'm stupid. A 15-year-old high school activist who went. Okay. Well, let me fucking see this shit. Let me read this. I think it's fucking disgusting that he hashtagged shithole in the middle of the fucking his comment. God damn it, it's moments like this that piss me off that I'm a Zoomer. Because I'm in the same generation as these type of retards. Fucking damn it. Put fucking hashtags in the middle of your goddamn sentence just to, I don't know, try to make you go up in the algorithm or something. I don't even know what it does in YouTube. What do fucking hashtags and comments do? Nothing. Fuck out of here.
I'm reading this comment and it makes absolutely no sense to me.
Okay. So let me read the next part of this. The only thing you've done is getting fat.
Even though that he's lost like a bunch of weight.
Yeah. Also, let's talk about the fact that Deadbolt actually has a pretty successful YouTube channel, and this person's over here like, subscribe to me, guys. I don't post content, please.
I'm so cool.
I'm so edgy, guys. I like K-pop.
Guys, I'm so cool. You should be my friend.
L, I don't think you are a generation less than me, because I'm a Generation Z. I'm a Gen Zer. Gen Z is the most modern generation. Like, from, I think it was 1995 to present is Gen Z. So, yes, technically I'm a Zoomer like you, L. Anyway, let's see here. If I were you, I would use yourself as the greater cause to quit the game. What the fuck are you I would
What
use my
game?
I would use myself as great cause to quit game. You
Are we
fucking-
talking about
Sounds
TikTok
Russian.
and shit? Where they're talking about the game on TikTok or something? What game?
talking about the game the game you just lost because you know you playing the game?
Oh god, I lost the game.
You're welcome.
Damn,
Damn it.
the game I lost.
That'll that's a joke that goes over Vegeta's head. He's too young. That alone will help you lose fat and society in the long run. That'll help you lose fat and society. You'll lose society, guys. We live in a
You'll lose
society.
society and you're fat.
Well,
I
I
wanna
just lost my sanity by reading that.
I want to lose society, so I guess I have to quit the game.
I want to lose society.
I don't know what game yet. Maybe the game of life. I'll fucking kill myself.
Whoa! Don't kill yours. Don't do it.
Yeah, that's
Game won't allow
that's,
it.
Don't do
that's
it.
not very cash money.
Don't
of
do
you,
it.
sir.
I'm a virgin. I love that video.
Ah, I'm a virgin.
I'm virgin.
Yeah, the recommendations are fucking weird. I've been watching a lot of freaking tales from the internet, so a lot of those are popping up here. Some of this other stuff I just do for research. Like I've watched a lot of weird shit for research too.
All right, let's get to the next part of that comment because this is
For,
starting to get to the
research,
point
right?
where I don't
For
understand
science, right?
Okay.
what the kid's trying to say.
So, okay, by the way, companies do fucked up shit all the time, but sometimes they cross the line when come to human rights and freedom. You kind of fucking supported Deadbolt's argument there.
You just agreed with yourself twice. Thanks. Good job.
Congratulations, you played yourself. You agreed with Deadbolt on the fact that companies do fucked up shit, and that's the whole point of what Deadbolt was trying to say. They do fucked up shit. Why are we standing up for this? Why are we allowing them to do this fucked up shit? Even before taking away human rights violations, they shouldn't be allowed to do any of the fucked up shit that they do. That's Deadbolt's point. Anyway, the two things that allow your fat ass to the two things that allow you fat ass to rant and not be locked up like in China. Okay, so you're basically trying to say that, you know, Deadbolt should fucking go out there and protest for the Chinese thing here in America, which isn't going to do jack shit. Protesting here in America isn't going to do fucking anything.
You might get a couple people looking at you and be like, well, what?
No, like, let's seriously think about this. How the fuck are you going to protest it here in America? Oh, you're just going to not buy Chinese products? Congratulations. You aren't going to own anything.
What are you going to do? Sit outside your local Chinese food restaurant with a sign that says, I'm not buying you?
Yeah, like, what the fuck are you gonna do? Like, the thing is, he's saying this type of shit without fucking knowing. The only thing he can do is by not buying Blizzard games, but even then, that doesn't fucking affect China as a whole. That doesn't change the fact that he's not doing much besides hurting a company. And even then, the company's gonna be perfectly fine, like I said, because China has so much fucking money.
Let's also
And
point out the
people-
fact that China, the company that's over there, only has 5% of Blizzard. Only 5.
Yeah. Also, I think I'd like to mention another thing. Epic Games actually freaking went out and like criticized Blizzard. That being said, Epic Games, one of their highest stock owners, is actually a Chinese company.
Yeah.
So, you know, well, yeah, Epic Games totally wouldn't do the same thing. Totally. So fucking stupid. Anyway, a 15-year-old high school activist went missing a few days ago. They found her body in a river. Now you tell me again why these shithole companies shouldn't be boycotted.
No.
This guy-
Hashtag shithole.
Yeah, these hashtag shithole companies. But the thing is, this person is so fucking, like, advanced. Their brain is so fucking, like, highly developed that they somehow missed the point that Deadbolt said we should be boycotting them. It's just that he was complaining about the fact that this is the reason why we're boycotting them just now. Like, they've done a lot of shitty things before. We should have boycotted them before this. And this maybe wouldn't have been a problem.
And then you have the final closing to this. When companies pretend to support human rights and freedom, I pretend to be a paying customer. How do you pretend to be a paying customer? You either pay or you don't.
I pretend to be a paying customer. In other words, I tell my friends I own an iPhone, but I actually don't.
Guys, I'm always
Exactly.
pretending
I'm
to
too
be
poor,
retarded.
guys.
That's the joke.
I actually own a Nokia phone, okay?
Guys, I own like 5 like Mobies and like $3 phones. Okay.
They're my Bono phones.
I'm not really a Logan Paul supporter, but I watch his videos every day.
Bro, you already know, bro. I don't like Mavericks, but I got their merch.
Yeah, I think it's funny also that Deadbolt fucking roasted him on the fucking... I think the funniest thing also is the first thing Deadbolt says is, congratulations, you managed to point out the obvious if you were able to use your ears. If only you were able to use your ears. And this person's like, I don't need your congratulations because he's so fucking stupid. 0 brain cells.
I think he just read the first couple sentences and was like, "That's it. I'm gonna roast him off of that just from those few sentences."
Excuse me, the NFL. What the fuck does the NFL have to do with this? Hold on.
You
seem to miss the very point you stated. I'm not concerned with any bullshit Activision, Blizzard, or the NFL had done. What the fuck does the NFL have to do with anything?
What does football and kneeling have to do with this?
Yeah, I don't remember him ever bringing up fucking football. He didn't bring any of that shit up. Oh, no, he did right over here in the comment. People outraged about the NFL, people kneeling at this anthem. You want to know what the viewers did? They boycotted and stopped watching. What did the NFL do? Discourage players from doing that. Exactly. Actually, that's a good fucking point. And this person just said, I don't care about that. Deadbolt made a goddamn good point. People had a problem with the players fucking kneeling during the games. So, people stopped watching. The ratings went so fucking low that the NFL had to discourage players from doing that.
I want to take a moment with that, just a brief moment with that. What does an NFL player kneeling during the national anthem do to anybody besides their own freedoms to do that? What does it do? Nothing. It doesn't hurt anybody.
I think it's more of the fact that people are upset about the fact that it's disrespectful towards people who have actually served the country. There's a lot of people
Even though that the first guy who did it,
Colin Kaepernick,
former Navy SEAL, told him to do it. But, you know...
I mean, I want to make another point about Colin Kaepernick, okay? Colin Kaepernick was the face of the kneeling. But there's something that really pissed me off about it. He clearly just has a problem with anything that has to do with America, right? And that pisses me off because of the fact that Nike, which is, you know, the company that actually he advertises for. He advertises for Nike. Nike wanted to make a shoe for the 4th of July that was gonna be like a red, white, and blue shoe, and all the money was gonna go towards vets, veterans. Colin Kaepernick raised so much of a fucking stink about it that they ended up having to pull it, and they didn't make the shoe. Think of all that fucking money that could have been raised for veterans. And all of that was stopped because Colin Kaepernick wanted to fucking bitch about how he doesn't think that it's right that police brutality happens. And, yeah, I don't think police brutality is a good thing. But the problem is, it's overblown to fuck.
Like, well, with this whole... Sorry, go ahead.
Like, with police brutality, I think the main point is, it doesn't matter what fucking skin color you are. You can face police brutality. Are there corrupt cops? Yes. But there aren't as many as people are trying to make it out to be. They aren't... Oftentimes, in a lot of these cases of police brutality that people try to make a big deal about, especially Black Lives Matter, aren't typically police brutality cases.
And let's not forget, too, that Colin Kaepernick started this movement, and it's a legitimate movement. But the problem is when other people followed suit, they were looked down upon for what they did because Colin Kaepernick was just a fucking idiot. And what he kept doing, he kept digging a hole that didn't need to be dug.
Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. I don't necessarily hate the idea. I think 100% people should be allowed to stand up and protest for this type of stuff. And do I think yeah, like I said, I think that police brutality is a thing and it's wrong and it needs to be fucking talked about. I don't think it's as widespread as people try to say it is. But the problem is Colin Kaepernick, and the way that he has done it, and the ways that he has talked about it, and the ways that he has approached certain aspects of his form of protest, has fucked it up and made people absolutely angry about it. That's the main reason why. Colin Kaepernick was the face of it, and he fucked it over, and that's the reason why a lot of people boycotted. Because, basically people took the stance that this is just disrespectful towards towards former veterans. And even one, I think it was like a football player for the not the Saints, the Steelers, I think. I think it was the Steelers. He was a veteran, and so he said that himself he was very upset about the movement because he had served, and that his whole team actually they were facing some other team that was like kneeling the whole time, right? And their whole team stood at attention, and some of them even saluted the player, right? And I think that's
What the?
I think it's Saints as well. I mean, I think it's the Steelers as well. I'm not a fucking football fan, so I'm not 100% sure, but I do remember that. And I think the main point is Colin Kaepernick made it it didn't have to be this type of issue if Colin Kaepernick clearly explained that we do not want to show any disrespect towards veterans. But instead, he's like, oh, fuck that. I don't give a shit. He actively made fun of veterans and said that they're fighting for a country that that supports this type of shit. And it's like, what are you, fucking gay? No, they're fighting for a country where you can actively protest this shit without being, like, China'd. As this person say, without being fucking kidnapped and thrown in a ditch, as this comment would so lovingly put, or whatever.
Oh, wait until you read more. I'm laughing at it. Wait until you read more.
Okay, well, let's go into this. Alright, so got past the NFL post. So those issues didn't involve pandering to the most evil regime on Earth. Did you just call fucking China the most evil regime on Earth? Because I'm pretty sure fucking North Korea has something to say about that.
Yeah.
Pretty sure their nuclear program, and yeah, Hitler had nothing to do with it either. That wasn't evil either.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he's saying on Earth, so I'm gonna give him credit and assume he means on Earth right now.
Well, we're not talking about the alien probes.
So, either, I mean, if you want to talk about the most evil regime, as much as China is awful, I don't think they're the most evil regime on Earth right now. I think either one of those would be either North Korea, which I think, honestly, hands down is the absolute worst, or Russia. Those two are some of the worst. And I think, I mean, Russia's so bad that even China started to go like, okay, you know what? Fuck you, Russia. Anyway, let me read on here. Those issues were first world problems, and I don't have one fuck to give. Oh, so we shouldn't give a shit about problems that are happening in the first world, but, second world and third world problems are the fucking problem, right? We're gonna talk about them.
Oh, no. Remember that statement. And then, as you read on, remember that first statement you just said right there.
Okay. Also, I think I just like to say shout out to fucking second world countries for not being either capitalist or communist.
And third world.
Well, third world is communist. Basically, basically the whole third world, first world that was originated in the Cold War to help signify first world countries were countries like the U.S., UK, Japan that were capitalist. Third world countries were things like the USSR, China, Vietnam that were communist.
Right.
And then second world countries were anything else.
And not to quote Talladega Nights, but if you're not first, you're last.
Yeah. Yeah, you gotta be first world country or you fucking last world country. Alright, so let's see here. Those issues were first world problems, yeah, blah, blah, blah. What's going on in Hong Kong affects not just their lives, but our right to freedom of speech here and around the world. Excuse me, what the fuck?
To be free people here and around the world.
No, I don't think so. Last time I checked, me saying fuck China, the fucking U.S. government isn't coming down and kicking down my door and fucking taking me to prison.
Yet.
Is Blizzard actively censoring? Yes, but that's not the fucking Chinese government directly. That's Blizzard themselves censoring. Which, technically speaking, I do want to say another thing. If Blizzard had had some actual prior thing that said like you can't talk about political stuff like this, then yeah, they could be perfectly allowed to terminate the person for this type of thing, right? If they had prior things about it, because then it's not censorship because they're a company, right? It's basically
Right.
the same reason why like companies can fire you for saying like things that they find unfit for the company. That's why Disney can fire you for basically anything.
But wait, there's more to that.
Okay. When companies kowtow?
Kowtow.
Kowtow? What the fuck is kowtow?
Kowtow.
What's kowtow?
Bow
I
down.
think it's a kung fu move.
It's where they bow down, basically. That's what he's trying to say.
Oh, you're trying to say bow down?
Yeah, when companies bow down.
Okay. Fucking. Please say that's a typo and kowtow is not just some fucking fool.
No, it's an actual saying. It's just another way of saying bowing down.
Oh. Kowtow. It's such a fucking. Like, who the fuck? You're making these comments that, like. A fucking.
I think he heard his dad say that word and he thought it was great.
Now, he saw it in a fucking liberal, like his liberal studies class, right? Anyway, companies kowtow to the most evil regime for profit. There was nothing they wouldn't do.
Well, we're not dead, so there's
Yeah, last time I fucking checked, yeah, companies want money, so no fucking shit. Like, companies will do anything for fucking money. This is no fucking surprise. I mean, back before U.S. labor laws, like, they fucking worked... Fucking coal miners back in those days? Rest in peace. They didn't give a fuck about you. Before unions were really, allowed, when fucking, you know, business owners had a fucking stranglehold on that type of shit, yeah, they mistreated their fucking employees. Congratulations. They'll do anything they want for fucking money. They'll give people, like, pennies on the dollar for a fucking allowance if they could. No fucking shit. Anyway.
And now that you read that first paragraph, keep in mind the part where he said he has no fucks to give when you read the second paragraph.
Okay, at the end of the day, you're either with freedom or you're not. You're either with us or you're not. You're either a liberal or you're a communist, fascist pig.
Freedom!
Anyway. There's not gray or where. What the fuck?
There's no gray area, I think he was trying to say.
No, I'm gonna read out how it's fucking typed. Fuck that.
Gotcha.
There's not gray or where come to human rights.
There's not gray R when come to.
Yeah, like, oh yeah, let me just use fucking kowtow in a sentence and then fuck up basic English.
Yeah, pretty much.
Let me put kowtow in a sentence and then fuck up area. Everything else is just noise. All this SJW, identity politics, alphabet, people, problems, change gender bathrooms, they're all noise to me. What happened to NBA and Blizzard are... Hold on. What the fuck? What happened to NBA and Blizzard? It was the NFL that he mentioned!
I know. Okay, now that you've read that part, I'm going to say something here. He says he doesn't give a fuck about these other issues. Now, here, you're talking about freedoms and different things like that. But when you say things like alphabet people problems, when he's clearly talking about the LGBTQ and change gender bathrooms, you're saying that's all noise to you. But then you're sitting there saying that Hong Kong and the things there are going to affect people's lives and freedom across the world. So you're sitting here telling me that you don't give a fuck about anything else, but you're talking about Hong Kong that's across the world you give a fuck about because that's the current situation. Now, if we were talking about LGBTQ, would you be like, oh, LGBTQ this, everything else is noise? What are you trying to say? I don't get it.
I think it's also interesting. This person's saying that, you know, we don't care about this, about the alphabet people and the change bathroom thing. And they're saying, they're basically saying that it's all noise. And they're saying, oh, the China thing affects the world, like all of the world. I'd actually argue that transgender rights and all that, the LGBT rights is actually the biggest topic that's affecting the whole world. Because, you know, the thing that's affecting Hong Kong and China, they're basically Hong Kong's just fighting for the right to, you know, not be a fucking communist dictatorship, right? And that's a fight that's been fought throughout history. It's not fucking changing anything. I mean, it's not gonna affect a fucking country like the U.S. that's already a fucking a democracy, right? It's not gonna affect us. But LGBT rights is going to affect all first world countries, and that's the biggest topic in all of the first world countries. Hell, even Japan, even though Japan is, I'll be honest, Japan's one of the most racist countries. Like if you're not Japanese, then you're an alien to them.
Their censorship is amazing.
I fucking love Japan, but at the same time, goddamn. but this whole
I don't like it with a black bar on it.
I don't like that. I don't get why they censor the PP like that. Like we could still tell it's a PP.
I know.
But
especially the ones where they put like 2 black bars on it. I'm like, I could still see it.
Talking about we quickly derailed from fucking talking about LGBT to fucking hentai.
It all comes back in the end.
Yeah, leave it to my live streams. Okay, so let's see here. So
goddamn basketball players.
So what happened to the NFL? I'm gonna fucking correct you. And Blizzard, are 2 nails in the CCP coffin. What do you mean by CCP coffin?
The fuck is a CCPT? What are you fucking talking about?
Capitalist child porn is what they mean.
Closed caption police? I don't know. I don't know what CCP is. It might be
California Compton Police Department.
Cock clothespins. I'd watch that. Ooh.
Are we gonna go to his ass next? I mean, that's where this is all circling around to.
I'm always
ass.
thinking about his ass. Okay.
Oh man.
Oh, you should see mine.
We don't want to see your ass. You're like 12. Get the fuck out of here.
I don't want to go to jail. I am not a pedophile.
Yeah, like I mean, fucking capitalist child porn. We already mentioned it once. We don't fucking.
My name is not Jared, and even though I like Subway, no.
The world is. Let's see. The world now. The world is now waking up. Waking up. I think that's so fucking weirdly worded. It would have been better if he said the world has.
I think he meant woken up.
Yeah, the world has woken up to the reality that China is bad. Not fucking the world is now waking up. The world is now waking up. Fucking kowtow, waking up.
The reality that China is a bad idea and is now a force of evil.
I think his grammar is a bad idea.
Now.
Yeah. You finally got this.
Oh, now fight me! This dude just actively asked for Deadpool to fucking fight him.
Ooh, is this another threat? Ooh.
That's just noise, okay? That don't matter. It's just noise.
That's so fucking.
I want to reply to him and say, you know what? How about you duck?
Don't even worry about it. It's just noise.
Oh my god, that was.
I want an avocado.
Now fight. I'm just gonna put now fight me. You just ruined your whole argument with that. Congratulations. Now fight me. Look at this thug, absolute thug. Look at this dude, absolute thug.
Bro,
look at me.
NBA,
I like watching
NBA. Bro, NBA would see this kid as a freaking idol.
And he's like, oh, look at this. I'm fucking so thug. I watch K-dramas. Look at this dude. Fucking now fight me. Get the fuck out of here. Actually, like 2 fucking brain cells. Okay, I think there was other comments here. We got really sidetracked on that one because that one was that was a wild ride. I'm actually fucking tearing up from fucking. I'm tearing up from that. That was great.
Oh,
I didn't expect to now fight me at the end.
Oh, I got a better response for you. What I said.
I'll refresh it. I'll refresh in a minute. I just wanna.
All right, yeah, let's go on with that.
What? Okay, never mind.
Guys, I'm pretty sure Killer just died there.
Yeah. Okay. No, I'm just fucking. I'm kind of fucking stupid.
Okay.
People only boycott when they have nothing to lose. Hence why people couldn't boycott Chick-fil-A for celebrating homophobia. I do want to disagree with Deadbolt on that. Just because they're a Christian server doesn't mean you gotta fucking hate them. Don't hate my Christian Minecraft server. Chick-fil-A's fucking good.
I love Chick-fil-A. I don't care what you say.
I love Chick-fil-A, and as much as people want to bitch and complain about the stance on homosexuality, like if you fucking work there, you get Sunday off. Congratulations. You don't work Sunday.
Fucking Mike Tran.
You know what? I just had Chick-fil-A the other day. They make good fucking chicken.
Oh my god. I've never had Popeyes, so I can't accurately say that they're better, but I just want to believe that they're better.
Their chicken is too hard. I want to say
Popeyes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've never had Popeyes. They don't have very many here.
Yeah, same.
I think the closest one's down in Indianapolis.
I've got one 2 minutes down the road from my work, and their chicken is just too hard. It's like really crunchy.
I mean, there's also the closest Chick-fil-A is also pretty far, but it's closer than the closest Popeyes. Oh fuck. Okay.
But China is my favorite non-human rights commie country. North Korea is best Korea.
Actually, the funny thing is, for the longest time, I don't even know if I still have it set up, but on my Xbox account, I used to have my account, like my location, set as Pyongyang, North Korea.
Oh, jeez.
And I also used to have the same thing set on my Twitter account, but he recently changed that to Flavortown, USA. Fucking Guy Fieri took me down to Flavortown.
I mean, we could go down Deadbolt's response, but he's just using a lot of analogies.
Yeah,
like,
Deadbolt
Mafia.
does that. He does that. If you've watched any of the podcasts, he does go on tangents about analogies, and usually his analogies are bad. I love Deadbolt, but my god, his analogies can be some of the worst analogies at times.
He's talking about avocados.
What was that one? He freaking I remember he like tried to what wasn't it? Didn't he try to equate like something that your number one anime guy did to like 9/11 or something? And there's another one where he tried to equate it to like a kid being touched or something, and I'm like, Jesus Christ! I actually had to take that.
You know what?
I had to take that one out of my video because it was so fucking like obscene.
You know what? Okay, even though his analogies are bad, at the end they make up. They end up making a sentence, and it's pretty funny.
Well, I mean, they make sense, but at the same time, they're way more extreme.
Yeah, but it's funny.
Like, oh, y'all should start an avocado farm because your boy needs sandwich condiment. I actually had avocado salsa the other day. I'm not a big fan of guacamole, and I thought it was guacamole, but it wasn't. And it was good. I actually liked it.
At least you weren't me and mix guacamole with wasabi.
Oh,
I've done that.
oh, that sounds awful.
Oh, I had the cold, then I didn't.
I'd hate to imagine how it felt fucking coming out.
Oh,
Coming out of the closet.
I want the world
fucking
to know.
asshole. What the fuck else would it come out?
All right.
Okay, let's see. Comments. I'm trying to look at something. Sounds like you grew up there, kid. Proud of you. You finally realized the main function of business. I think this person is just a fucking retard. The comment. Yeah, congratulations. He's criticizing a company for being scummy, and you're fucking making fun of him for that. I think this is the problem with a lot of people, younger people. Which also, by the way, I think if this is the person who I'm thinking of, this person, yeah, this is the person that he has like liked videos. He has like a bunch of videos that are like anti-vaping videos. So he's one of those fucking degenerates. I'm gonna go on a little tangent here again about fucking vaping. So, you know, people are making a big deal about the amount of people who are, getting hospitalized or whatever for vaping. But compare the amount of people who've been hospitalized, with some kind of thing for vaping. And compare that number to the amount of people who've been hospitalized yearly for, smoking cigarettes. Tobacco cigarettes.
Well, in my state, it is now illegal to purchase and use flavored vapes.
Yeah, I think it's fucked up. I think it's fucked up that they're doing that shit.
And you saw how fast it was passed. It was passed so fast.
Oh, I have a conspiracy theory about this. I think personally, the whole thing was rushed so quick, and everything was done like in the way that it has been done, because it was ordered by the tobacco industry.
And I agree with you.
I 100% think it is. I personally, my opinion on this: the tobacco industry is one of the worst predatory industries that we have in the U.S. You know, I think personally, unlike alcohol, where like, you know, prohibition was kind of a stupid thing, because alcohol, you can have it in moderation and you won't be like a bad person. If you have alcohol in moderation, it's okay. Smoking, there's no technical moderation to it. No matter what, it will damage your lungs.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that's the major difference. And also, tobacco has nicotine. Nicotine is an addictive drug. And so I think that's the major difference. Now, I also want to say that vaping is better in terms of what we have seen so far. People are, of course, going to hype up the amount of hospitalizations and whatever, but I also want to note another thing. A couple of these hospitalizations were actually because of the fact, that they were using counterfeit type of cartridges, basically not actual like official cartridges. They were getting these cartridges off of like black market, pretty much. Ones that would taste like certain things, and they tried to use this, like the fact that they had certain flavors, like Skittle flavors and stuff like that, and they were like, "Oh, these are Skittle flavors," and these people were smoking them, and they got hospitalized. No, the reason why was because it was a counterfeit one. Like, Skittles doesn't have a fucking actual Skittles vape. There's certain ones that are official that taste like Skittles, yes. And yeah, I agree with you, El, that smoking and vaping, no matter what, is bad. If somebody doesn't already smoke, I don't think somebody should vape, right? But for people who are smoking, I think they should switch to vaping. And I think that's the main point that, like, people don't understand. People are also wanting to talk about how vaping with flavors are, like, encouraging kids to smoke them. No. I also want to say another thing. I've actually smoked vape before. I smoked them like at one of my friends' house. They wanted me to try a flavor. Each time I asked them beforehand, does it have nicotine? Because if it has nicotine, I do not want to hit it. And that's the main point. They have vapes without nicotine. Which is basically just for the people who want the flavor. So now there's really no point in those ones. They're only going to have the ones with nicotine. And I think the problem is, you know, if those flavors, yeah, if it didn't have nicotine, who really gave a shit? Like, I'd take fucking one puff of it and I'd be like, okay, yeah, that tasted good, whatever. That's just how it was. But if it had nicotine, then it would have been way worse, you know? And nicotine actually has negative effects health-wise also, regardless. If somebody who's not used to nicotine has too much or whatever, then yeah, it's bad.
I don't smoke.
Oh yeah, and Al also has a point there. Secondhand smoke. You know, like secondhand smoke is very bad and really bad for people. But we really haven't heard too much about this secondhand vaping, like being around somebody who's vaping, and then you get fucking like a fucking tumor in your lung and you fucking die of ligma, right? So, you know, personally, I feel like it's just the tobacco industry being fucking awful. And being very similar to the NRA where they pay off these people. Do I think also the NRA? Personally, that's another topic. I'm not even gonna fucking stumble onto the NRA. Fuck that. Completely different topic. I don't want to do that. I'm gonna try to keep a little bit on track. So yeah, let's just hop back over to Deadbolt's video here and see if there's any more comments.
Oh, there's a comment.
Well, I mean, there is, but I haven't refreshed it yet. I need to check that. Yeah, there's a couple people agreeing with him. Okay, so I think this is funny. This person, the argument's kind of shit. Yeah, basically, Deadbolt's saying, like, oh, you just now deciding to, boycott them? And he's like, yes, we are. And you can complaint about that if you want, or take advantage of the situation. What do you say? I think it's funny that this person's criticizing Deadbolt for using his freedom of speech to, you know, voice his opinion on this, when that's the exact fucking problem that Blizzard did where they took away somebody's freedom of speech. I mean, just saying. And I think the main point is that these people are so stupid that, like, they don't understand. Like, there's a lot of things that Deadbolt has done lately that, like, have went over people's heads in regards to his content. And I think, honestly, if you're not a fucking idiot, if you're not a fucking two-brain cell retard, you'll enjoy his content. Because he does have a lot of stuff that, like, he made a video basically talking about Minecraft and Fortnite. And he said that, like, why Minecraft went from being, like, the popular thing to being uncool to being popular again. It's because the people who played Minecraft growing up, now they're old enough to have their voice be heard. And so he's saying that eventually that's going to happen with Fortnite.
I have to step in here a second. So, guess who just liked my comment on the first video we were talking about?
I'm going to say Sun's Icon?
Yep. He liked my comment. Well, 20 minutes ago.
I'm only saying Sun's Icon because I know that the only way that you would know who liked it was if it was the person itself. I'm trying to find a comment.
It's tagged in with that one guy we were talking about for a while. The crazy guy.
Oh shit, I can't see your comment.
No, good. It's inside the reply.
Yeah, I'm in the reply. I don't see it. I just refreshed the page too. Yeah.
It shouldn't have got deleted. Hold on. Wait. I'll just read it to you. I said, sorry, I don't fight minors. That's because it's against the law in the United States. But since that's all quote unquote noise, how about you meet me by the monkey bars after school tomorrow?
Alright. So now we're moving on to the next topic here. Fucking Sims. Oh boy. I'm glad that you're here, Vegeta, because yes. I was hoping you or Graham or somebody would be here to be able to talk about Sims, because I've never personally talked to Sims. For all of you that don't know, he's a YouTuber who is kind of fucking retarded.
Kind of is an understatement.
Yeah, kind of is a major understatement, actually. So, I think
I'd say he's mentally Down syndrome.
I think the best way to show off how much of an idiot he is I'm gonna try to find the video to see if he might have deleted his video. If not, I mean, if he did, then that's fine. I have a copy of it already saved. It'll just take me a minute to pull it up, but I'm gonna see if he has it deleted. If he didn't delete it yet, then that'll make it a lot easier on me. He has this really specific video that I think is a great way of copy of Sims internet fucking speed test, and it's I highly doubt you have over fucking 278 fucking megabits per second fucking download speed, dude. Which he doesn't. I know he already deleted his Super Suit video because fucking NBA roasted him on that. So I can't show that one, and I don't think I have a save of it. Yeah, this is way too low for his I think he deleted the video. Probably because he looked like a fucking idiot in it. But I'll pull it up in a second. I'll pull it up right here. I have it saved. Let me figure out how I can pull this up here. If I can open it up, can I open up media? Yeah, media source. I can open up an actual fucking. Yeah. Now I need to find where the file is at. Okay, yeah, here it is. So, this is a video that was on his channel for a while of, fucking him playing with fucking Beyblades, right? I think, right? Yeah, it's still playing. It's just yeah, as you can see, he's wearing, he's wearing socks on his fucking hands. He's wearing socks on his hands. Because he's a mutant, and he's too poor to afford the $15 fucking Beyblade fucking arenas, right? Only $15, too poor to afford it. So he just got a fucking cereal bowl, right? So so this is the video. It's just him playing with his fucking Beyblade. with the fucking socks on his hands.
Crack is a hell of a drug, ladies and gentlemen.
This is what happens.
Don't do drugs.
This is what happens if you have a child while you're on crack, okay?
No, this is what happens when you smoke and have
Look
sex.
at the fucking sock. Ew, it's all like crusty too. It's all like a white fucking stain on it. He's been using that to clean up. This is jizz sock and he just fucking put it on his hand. Fuck. The funny thing is, I didn't even realize he had that fucking, like, ejaculate stain or whatever on his fucking socks. Yeah, it's starting to go a little bit low on the frame rate, though. It's kind of sucking. I think my fucking internet's starting to slow down a bit.
Yeah, that's what I noticed.
So, I didn't even realize that up until now, so let me just do this quick. Yeah, that's Ghetto Blade, not the Beyblade, if true. True. Very true. He's too poor to afford actual Beyblade, so he's... So, yeah, that was the video. I know it fucking lagged like a bitch the whole time, but, God damn it. Alright, so I'm gonna remove that real quick. And I'm gonna see real quick if I have the Super Suit video, because if I do, holy shit, this is gonna be a fucking romp.
Where's my super suit?
Hopefully I do.
Wait, Killer.
What?
Are we gonna talk about the abs?
Oh yeah, we'll talk about that in a minute.
Alright. I'm just gonna pull up.
Yeah, he's wearing his
DMs.
fucking. He was wearing his fucking nut sock.
Alright, I have the freaking. Oh my God.
Oh, yeah, I do have it. The Sims superhero suit revealed.
Hello, guys, and today you will see my vigilante superhero suit.
So this is a super suit.
The mad cackling is back, guys.
He's wearing a fucking bag on his head. He's got a Krogu bag on his fucking head. Oh my god.
Woman, where is my super suit?
So yeah, I mean, clearly we're working with somebody who has, like, the highest IQ. You know, fucking advanced technology was implanted into his brain to make him fucking superior to human beings, clearly.
There is not enough bleach in this world to unsee what I have seen.
So, I'll let Vegeta take over and talk about his interactions with Sims.
Oh my god. Alright, I believe he is a bit older than me, which is surprising. Cause he acts like a he actually acts like a 5-year-old sometimes. I'm just trying to find the freaking alright. So he sent me a picture of his abs, right? And they are so photoshopped, like to the point where I just couldn't stop laughing when I saw it, honestly.
You have the photo still?
Yes.
Oh, can you send it to me? I'll put it up on screen.
Yes, I have 2 different photos, and the abs look different in both of them.
Yeah, I'll download both of them and I'll put them on screen. Oh my god, that one looks like he fucking just slapped his fucking chest with a baking pan.
Yeah, like literally, the abs are not symmetrical with his chest. It's hilarious.
I love how this one, like, you can see his fucking ribcage go down and, like, how, like, fucking frail and scrawny he is in the fucking stomach area. Yeah, he still fucking put the photoshopped abs. Holy shit.
Exactly. And, like, literally, I went into my, like, drawing software, and I showed him, how the abs would actually look if it was his. Like on the first picture where he's holding up the sign,
Hold on, I haven't
the
put it up
abs
yet.
are too big and they're lopsided. Oh, okay.
Oh,
Alright, Took
man.
me a minute to download both of them because Google Chrome hates me right now.
Yeah.
Wait. Yeah, what the fuck did I just do? I tried to type in there and fucking hit actual. Oh, fucking. Alright, so here's one of them. And I'll open up the other one here.
Alright, which one are you showing first?
The first one is the fucking one where he's not holding the fucking piece of paper.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so that one, like the abs are way too up on the body, and it just looks like it looks too lopsided, and it's not even like symmetrical. It just looks weird.
Your abs don't go that high.
Exactly.
That's Photoshop. I just had to look at it for half a second to know that's Photoshop. I'm no expert, but I know Photoshop.
Yeah, this absolute fucking unit of a Beyblade player, right? Fucking what my understanding was, he was a Master fan that got fucking mad at clothespins. And I know he's tried to say at some point that tracing isn't that hard, and complained about that. Let me actually put those things and make those things invisible. Right?
So what you're trying to say is he was me.
Oh no! He tried to say tracing wasn't was hard. I mean,
Oh, tracing is not hard at all.
Yeah, he tried to say tracing is pretty hard, and that Postman's needed to shut up and all this other stuff because of the fact that like it is hard. I'm trying to pull up the video because he made a video where he attempted to trace, and yeah, like tracing isn't hard, but somehow he managed to like not actually be able to trace because he's fucking stupid.
Yeah, he's stupid. Like, okay, because I used to trace, and it's really not that hard. It's not hard at all.
You're tracing lines of somebody else's hard work and ideas that they came up with. It's a lot harder to come up with your own content because it's your own idea, your own lines that you're. So
Yeah.
when he's an idiot.
Although the point that I will argue is that tracing is only good for practicing when you want to master a style, but you don't want to do it so much. You just want to do it a few times so then you can get the grasp of how the style looks.
Yeah.
Don't ever put those out in public. Just use it for your own practice.
Yeah. And so, we're seeing him trace this Goku here, and to what some would say is success. I would say it is not.
I mean, yeah, he didn't even lower the opacity, so you can't even see where he's drawing.
Well, no. I mean, he does switch between the two, so you can see. But at the same time, like, there's a lot of aspects of it that he doesn't fucking do right. Like, shading is not a fucking thing. Like, fucking Goku's, like, all fucking one color. Like, he's, like, the palest fucking white ever. The lines are even then still somehow sloppy.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, I'm just gonna skip to the fucking end part where he shows off the fucking beautiful masterpiece that he fucking traced.
Wait, what?
This is the traced shit that he fucking put there. This is what
You know what? Should I trace something right now just to show how easy it acts?
No, I want you to freeform draw something real quick. Actually, no, don't. I'll actually put up the picture that you made of the fan art you made for me.
All right.
I'll put that up because I just want to show how Vegeta managed to make art look better without tracing, just from like his own, like doing it on his own. He made it look fucking so good.
I mean, he's using Photoshop in this, right?
Yeah, he's using Photoshop and to make that Goku.
It's so easy to make your line straight in Photoshop.
And also keep in mind, I'm using a simple phone app.
Okay, so let me find the.
I'm actually drawing something right now. I'm almost done with it. If you want to wait till I'm done.
I need to try to remember what the thing was. Let me double check because I don't remember exactly what the thing was called. I believe it was called.
I mean, Photoshop, you can literally just line everything and be done within 20 minutes.
Yeah, that's with any drawing app. You could do that with anything.
Exactly. So him saying
there's just one online drawing app called I don't know how the hell to pronounce it, but it's like Pixlr, and it's like a photo editor, and you could draw in it, and you could use that. It's a freaking free online thing. It's like a free online drawing website, and you can even do it from there. So.
Well, the only thing, okay, I will agree a little bit on the fact is if you were trying to do a hand trace, that can get a little bit more difficult because you're using your hand rather than a computer. But it's still pretty easy.
Well, it's all relatively the same because you're going over lines of other people. It's just like a freaking like coloring book thing.
There we go. Okay, so I finally found it. So this is some fan art that Vegeta made of my avatar, looking like Giorno Giovanna, and it's so fucking good. I actually used it for a while as my profile picture on Discord, and like, oh my god, it is so fucking good. Freehand. Just fucking compare the two. If I didn't move the fucking background like a actual fucking idiot. Hold on a minute. compare the two right here. You know, which one would you much rather have hanging on your wall? Would you rather have I, Killer Queen, have a dream, or fucking pasty ass poorly made Goku?
Hold on. I don't think this is a fair comparison. So you know, I'm gonna find that Goku picture and I'm gonna trace.
Okay, you if you want to, you know. I mean, even then, like I'm saying, the main point of this is that the one you made is not traced. The one that he made there is traced. And so, if he traced and it's worse than freehand, admittedly, you had an inspiration from Giorno, but you did freehand. Then yeah, it's fucking. Shout out to Vegeta for making that, by the way. It's fucking great.
Thanks.
My first bit of fan art.
I found the Goku picture. And I'm gonna trace it. I'm gonna try to make it look exactly how it looks here.
What are Goku's pecs? I don't fuck if I know, okay? Body's just fucking like a weird triangle.
Yeah.
So, you know, I'll keep in mind that this video. So we'll head back to it after you fucking have done you after you've shown off that your tracing is somehow able to be better, which it will be. Also, by the way, this is him fucking drawing, like freehand. Just fucking look at this. Yeah, okay, let's just compare the two. That or that. Which one would you much rather have hanging on your fucking wall?
What the hell is that?
That's fucking... That's Sims. He drew the fucking... that himself. No tracing. And then compare fucking that to Vegeta's. Yeah, 100%. Like, you'd want fucking... If you had to have one of them hanging on your wall, you'd fucking pick Vegeta's.
I mean, it's better than my drawing. I can't do shit for drawing.
You know, I used to be okay at drawing, but then I stopped, and, like, now I'm pretty shit, but I'm still not that shit. Like, holy fuck.
It's like, I used to draw, but then I realized I'm an adult.
Like, I won some fucking Christmas card contest that my city fucking does, like, every year or whatever, when I was in, elementary school, right?
Right.
And I was like, wow, how the fuck did I win this? I didn't even think I didn't even think it was that good. I still have a fucking plaque, I think up on the mantle over my fireplace. That's like it's a gold version of the Christmas card that I made with my name on it. But yeah, I'm not very proud of that though, because it has the mayor's name on it, and I fucking hate that the mayor. A fucking dickhead. Anyway, going off on a tangent here.
My mayor.
My mayor is a dickhead.
My man.
My nigga. Oh, I can't say that.
Okay.
Oh, I'm white, so I forgot. I can't say that. Please put me in your next PewDiePie fucked up compilation.
Good job, Killer.
You're welcome. I'm trying to fucking... So another thing that Sims does oftentimes is he'll take other people's content, like either other people's gameplay, like a lot of the Super Smash Flash things, from what I've heard from Deadbolt, a lot of them are actually just stolen from other people.
Of course, it's how people do it now.
And so he'll steal it and then claim it as his own videos and his own gameplay. Sonic, oh my god, I didn't even notice that until Elle pointed it out. I want to see this fucking masterpiece. We'll open that up in a new tab. But first I need to find the fucking clip that I'm wanting. There's a particular clip. Here it is. This actually became a meme for the longest time in Clothespin's server. I'll unmute this, and I want you two to be quiet for a minute while the video plays, because this is gonna be fucking a hoot and a holler for everyone.
This is my normal state.
What the fuck?
This is a Super Saiyan. This is the Ascended Super Saiyan form we call Super Saiyan 2. This is my last state.
So that became a fucking meme in Clothespin server for the longest time because how shit it is.
That hair.
And then I think the best thing about it though is how like he's fucking whispering into the mic because he doesn't want his fucking parents to hear him. He doesn't want his mom to fucking hear that he's over there and fucking beat him. And so, like, a lot of this content, the reason why, like, I'm having a hard time, I'm still planning on making a video eventually on, Sims. Unlike all the other things that I've talked about so far, I plan on making a video on Sims still, but it's so hard to do that because a lot of his content is just stolen, and I don't want to fucking talk about that stolen content.
And also, he is which is the funny part.
He's
or
a vegan?
I don't know if he is vegan, but he supports like vegans. And oh my gosh, me and him had like a 5-day debate on it. I mean, it wasn't even a debate because he didn't bring any evidence, but oh my god, it was funny.
You know, the thing that confuses me is he already steals content. Why the fuck doesn't he steal animations so that he looks less fucking like...
Mother of God.
Oh, he looks less like this. So yeah.
What the hell is that?
So he has less of this. Fucking... what the fuck is this? Let's see.
That's not even a... Okay.
What the fuck am I... What the fuck am I looking at? This fucking Sonic one. Oh my... Yeah, what? How does it have 2 likes?
His little buddies.
You got fucking 2 frames of animation. What a beauty. Oh.
I mean, props to trying to draw, but stop.
I mean, okay. The difference is, like, some people would say like you said, props to trying to draw, but if you're not good at something, and don't fucking put it out there. Like, I'm not a fucking good artist. That's the reason why, like, yeah, I might draw in my fucking free time if I'm fucking bored, but I'm not gonna fucking put it out there because I know I'm not good.
I mean, if I gotta put it out there, you might as well put it out there in like a joke. Like, check out this awesome artwork or some shit like that.
Yeah, the only times I've ever put out some artwork that I've done is if it's purposely done, like purposely shit artwork. Like, so I did I don't know if I have any on my on this computer. I'll look if I do. I think I had it on my old laptop, but
I agree.
Yeah. Thank you. But for the longest time, I had, let's see. I decided to do MS Paint versions of Pokemon. So they're clearly gonna be shit, because they're MS Paint. And I did them in, like, I think my challenge was I had to do them in under, like, I think I had to do them in, like, under 2 minutes or something like that, right? I had to do them in under a certain amount of time as well, so I fucking rushed them. So, like, for an example, I did this fucking terribly shit Grookey, and I fucking put it in Clothespin Silver as the joke, because it's fucking done, like, in 2 minutes, and it's fucking done in MS Paint. And we all fucking love to meme MS Paint, fucking, like, it's fucking shit. But, I mean, even then, part of me wants to say mine's somehow better than his fucking Sonic, like, Grookey's somehow better than his Sonic. Yeah, I mean, I'll let fucking all of you to decide if mine's fucking somehow, my MS Paint art that I did in 2 fucking minutes is better than his Sonic.
And yes, I'm still tracing the Goku.
It's like, I mean, Vegeta, I need you to fucking stop tracing for a minute and look at this.
Alright.
So I can get your opinion. Which one's better, my fucking 2-minute Grookey art that I did in fucking MS Paint, or his fucking Sonic that he did and put on
Yo,
his
not
channel?
even gonna lie, yours is like Da Vinci level. Like,
Okay,
even, like,
okay,
Mona Lisa.
I know you want my pants. You don't have to compliment me that much, okay? But like, this is done in 2 minutes.
Yeah, it seems like Sims spent like 3 days on that one strand of Sonic hair.
Like, holy shit! Like, I'm fucking, blown away. What a beautiful piece of art he has. I can't even stand a chance. Yeah, why does it probably blends into the fucking black background? Like, he made a pure fucking black Star Night background, and when, like, yeah, maybe you should have made it like dark blue so that you could fucking see Sonic's nose. Or maybe he did that on purpose so he didn't have to make his nose. Also, his fucking arms. Look at those fucking arms. The other one, why is that other one, like, just so much longer?
'Cause why not?
Like, it just seems like it's, also it seems like it's attached to his fucking head. The one in the fucking far back, it looks like it's just going up and attaching to his fucking head. Oh, Nova, we're making fun of his art. And I was saying that somehow his art that he put on his channel, unironically, and like fucking, meant it as an actual thing. He says, like, I think honestly his art that he put on his channel, unironically, is actually somehow worse than my 2-minute art I did on fucking MS Paint. Like, I feel like he made it in MS Paint too, because, like, I mean, look at it. But, like, I feel like he used the fucking straight line tool, like, the whole fucking time. Like, he overly relied on the straight line tool. Like, I use straight lines to make, straight lines, but obviously I fucking had to do freehand sometimes. Actually, no, I think I actually didn't do straight lines because of the fact that that was a cheap thing that I considered, so I didn't want to use the straight line tool when I was doing the 2-minute MS Paint stuff. Oh, the grass, he didn't make the grass. That's a stock photo. That's a stock PNG. My Grookey is somehow my Grookey has fucking Down syndrome, and it's still better. I fucking love that thing, actually. I low-key kind of love my Grookey. It's like retarded, but in an endearing way.
Jesus. Look, guys, I'm Sonic.
Top 10 anime battles. Yeah, let's have my fucking Grookey fight his shitty fucking Sonic.
Oh my god.
my Grookey would win. Alright. So, we had a lot of this fucking... So, pretty much the whole thing about Sims is how much of a fucking dickhead he is. He also hated, What do you mean, what are you looking at? Which one are you talking about? Are you talking about the Supersonic, or are you talking about my very shitty fucking 2-minute MS Paint Grookey?
You got a problem with my Gookie?
You got a problem with my 2-minute Grookey?
Got a problem with my pussy dripping.
Got a problem
Respect
with
the drip, Karen.
Karen left me. She took the kids. Fucking Lego characters.
I don't know.
Oh yeah, Supersonic does fly.
Yeah, he could fly. He's got the Chaos Emeralds and weird, powers.
Wait, hold on. Do you actually see? Is there actually something titled that? Hold on. Oh my god. Oh my god. We gotta listen to this. We gotta listen to his fucking
Wait, what?
Ultra Necrozma rap cover. Oh my god.
No. No. No.
When do you rap, you fucking...
It's a good rap. I can't even hear it.
He doesn't rap. He just fucking stole somebody else's fucking remix. Hold on. Let us check if we can actually find this. I'll see if we can actually find the actual fucking original remix of this. Oh hey, look, there's my fucking... Haha, there's my fucking live stream. Thank you for telling me that I have my fucking live stream. I wouldn't have known. Now let's do this. Let's see if we can find this Ultra Necrozma remix. I feel like I can fucking easily find. I feel like I can find it. So let's see here. Let's open up this one to check this. Yeah, it's not that one. This one. Okay, hold on. What does this sound like again? I already fucking forgot what it sounds like. Okay, no, that's what it sounds like. That's symphonic. I don't want that. Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to find this now because I'm trying to see. Oh yeah, compare video times. That's a good fucking point. 2 minutes 16. That sounds not like it. I don't even fucking... I can't remember this shit because it's like so fucking...
I believe.
Also, I want to note another thing. It's kind of hard to compare them as well because I'm pretty sure this fucking video is like fucking 2 pixels fucking in quality, and so the audio quality is also ass.
What was this video made? 2004? 240p?
2017. It's
Oh,
144p. Excuse me. 144p in 2017. We live in a society.
We truly do.
Okay, so we got about like a 2-minute one, right? A 2-minute fucking timer. Now hold on, I'm gonna check the end and see if it just like if it actually ends or if it just fades out. Because if it fades out, it could have just been like him stealing it and then adding a fade. Okay, yeah, it does fade out. So he could have easily just put a fucking fake fade onto there. So times no longer count. Times no longer count. Part of me wants to do this off stream because it's kind of fucking boring to do on stream. Yeah, that's too fucking hell. I'll do this again later. We're doing something else later with music anyway, so actually this is a good segue. I'll do this real quick. I'll segue over to this and then we can go back to making fun of Sims after this. So, Big Daddy Yodel trademark. Or TM, or whatever the hell. I'm pretty sure that it's supposed to be trademark, even though it's not trademarked. But Big Daddy Yodel. Some of you who are viewers of Grimm's content may actually already know who this person is, or even some of you from the league may know who he is as well. Well, previous league members may know who he is.
Yodel.
Yeah, I know. Like his video says that he's going to rap, and he doesn't actually rap, and it's very possible. Yeah, like you raise a good point. Same beat, but Sims' version has autism. It's very possible that Sims has done a little bit of editing onto it, like this individual here, Big Daddy Yodel. For all of you that don't know who he is, he was somebody. I think his name was. I think his name is Max. He used to be a league member.
Yeah.
He ended up getting removed from there for after he had been removed from Clothespins, because he got removed from Clothespin server because we discovered that he was actually plagiarizing music. He would upload it like somebody else's song and then claim that it was his. So basically what he would do before is he used to upload a song and then sound like pitch shift it, right? So that it would sound different, so that, you know, it would sound different from the original, and we wouldn't immediately tell that he just re-uploaded the original. And so, like, Grim has a video. I'll actually open this up real quick. Thanking. So Grim has a video talking about that, and yeah, I already know I have to turn down the fucking audio volume because it's not really balanced. But in the video, they show evidence of him plagiarizing a song. So I'll play this for you real quick.
He didn't make it. It's not. He didn't make it. It's not. It's. I'll show you.
Is it his video game cover?
It's a cover. It's a cover, all right. It's a cover of a song called "Thrill" by Band of Maid. Okay, this is his cover that you're listening to right now.
So what you're saying is he's not the one who actually did the cover, though. Somebody else did.
Yeah, I know. Grim made a video on him a couple of
No, he did it. He did it all right. Okay. Just listen to the tone. Just listen to the tone, okay? And then listen to this voice.
Oh, yeah, that's not him.
So yeah, you have that, which basically, I'll skip a little bit further. It's this song by Bandmade or whatever.
Cover. However, here's.
Did you put it in?
This is the actual music video. I'll stop it in a bit.
You put it in mod for it, huh?
No, may I ask you? Ooh.
And so I think already from there you can tell that it was basically all his whole strategy there was pitch shifting it, to try to make it so that people couldn't hear the difference, and know that hear that it's the exact same thing. So Grim made his video on him, and he was banned from Clothespin server, and then the league somehow found out that he was plagiarizing, and he was banned from there. From my understanding, that's what happened. So he still continued to upload covers, quote unquote, but they were still plagiarized. The difference is he no longer pitch shifted. Instead, he would find obscure other people's covers that were obscure, download them, and then take them and then upload them himself, and claim that it was him doing the covers. Which the one that finally got me to crack the code for that was this cover of Shadow World, which I have confirmed to be this cover right here. So I'll play both of them so that you guys can hear and judge for yourself, because I extensively tried to look for all these covers. Some of them I couldn't find the actual original for. So the best thing to do is to give the benefit of the doubt and say that, yeah, okay, he made it. But this one, I was able to find the original cover. So I'll play this real quick. Alright. Now I'll play the beginning of this as well. So yeah, I found that a bit odd. So I was looking into making a video saying that he was still plagiarizing, right? I was looking into a video of talking about how he still plagiarizes. When I came across something, now it's no longer there, so I can't really show the proof of this, right? Because it's gone. But there was before a link to a document here in the about section, a link to I believe it was a Google Doc. Now, I'll have to see if I can still find that Google Doc. I doubt I can, but basically the Google Doc was in all in Japanese, so I was like, well, fuck, I need to figure out what this says. So I asked on Clothespin Silver if anyone spoke Japanese, and then Clothespin was like, well, I do. I was like, all right, and he was like, actually, no, I can't read Japanese. Japanese is fucking cancer, right? He didn't want to, like, you know, he couldn't help me there. So I ended up just using Google Translate the best I fucking could. I didn't really want to use Google Translate if I didn't have to, but I used it. And basically, to summarize what it had said was like, oh, I'm his sister, and that he committed, as the boys say, committed Sudoku. I don't want to say the actual word because I think YouTube will hate me even more. But
good old Sudoku.
Good old Sudoku. Hopefully all of you know what the Oh, it looks like it was sped up after a bit. Okay, yeah. It's very probable that that's what happened. Like I said, Sim steals content, so I'm not really surprised that he steals that. But let me look into this. But you know, also it says the same thing here with, you know, this in this description. It says something like, "Oh, this is my last cover," and that he's, you know, this is his final video and he's quitting. A long thing here. So he's talking about all this, and to my knowledge, he never actually publicly admitted that he plagiarized. Right? He never admitted to it. Even when we confronted him with the evidence in Clothespin Silver, he never said that he plagiarized, and he continued to deny it to the end. And that's actually part of the reason why he was banned, because all of us said, me, Grim, you know, all of us, we were like, if he just mans up and admits it, you know, obviously we won't give him the promoter role like he was wanting. He was wanting the fucking the content creator role or whatever, right? So they would promote him. We obviously wouldn't give him that, but he would be spared from a banning and a public humiliation in regards to Grim's video if he just manned up and admitted it. But he didn't, and, you know, from what I can tell, he's never admitted that he plagiarizes.
By the way, I finished the trace.
Okay, keep that. Send that to me, and we'll look at it in a minute.
All right, I'll send the original and then the trace.
So obviously, because of how dark the situation is, of the possibility that he committed Sudoku, I didn't want to make the video. But overall, I feel like it still needs to be known that he did still, up until the end, plagiarize, and I think that's something that we need. You know, it needs to be known before people. You know, 22 likes on this thing. He's, for the most part, had a very good positive like to dislike ratio on things. And I think it's very important that we notify this, especially since, you know, we couldn't talk in his comment section because he had all the comment sections turned off. But it's very important that we talk about this type of stuff. And we do let it be known that people have plagiarized. And I have no 100% confirmation that he did commit Sudoku. As far as, you know, I'll take the word for it that he did commit Sudoku. But there's possibility that he actually didn't, and he's just basically leaving his channel because of the fact that he's getting too much heat for all of his stuff being plagiarized. Possibility. But we'll give the benefit of the doubt. Anyway. That's all I really wanted to talk about with him. He plagiarized. Get it. Let's move on back on over to Sims. So you have the trace here. Yeah, you sent it to me.
Yes, keep in mind, I rushed it, so some parts kind of look bad, but you pretty much get the
Yeah, I mean, even with you rushing it still looks better. Okay, so let me hop on over to his video again. Actually, it was before this, right? Yeah, it was right here, traced. So let's compare the two. We have his traced one in front of fucking actual Vegeta for some reason. Right? This is his traced one in front of Vegeta. His finished traced one right there. Well, let me open this up and I'll show off Vegeta's. This is Vegeta's traced one. Leagues and bounds fucking better.
And also, if you notice, I traced the clouds in the background as well.
Overachiever.
You should have fucking freehand drew fucking Vegeta in the background looking autistically.
I should have.
Which, that's the main point, like, that I'm trying to get at here. Sims somehow, like, he's trying to say that tracing is hard. But it's not necessarily hard, it's just that Sims is fucking retarded.
Yeah.
So, we got that Sims thing out of the way. I'll end up talking more in depth about him at some later point. I think there's another freaking, an actual rap that he did at one point, though. I need to check. Sorry about that. It's getting tired. I'm a little baby boy and need to sleep. No. But I think he did an actual rap at some point. I need to find it. Oh, is it the Monica Rial diss track? I'm trying to remember.
Monica Rial.
I'm trying to remember if it's the Monica Rial diss track where he actually freaking rapped.
Monica Real, you snake, you're about to get baked, SJW.
Calm down, sir.
Oh my god! Yeah, this is one. He actually raps. I'll fucking play it. Hold on. Sorry, I just had to fucking die for a second there. Oh my god, okay, let's play this.
Monica Real, you snake, you're about to get baked, SJW. You always play the victim. Why would you continue working with your harasser? You took a rooster to boost your own career. Alright.
God damn it, killer. Monica Rial!
Monica Rial!
Sound like an old man constipated. What the hell?
Monica Rial, why would you... Now, part of me for things like this, where people just, like, kind of suck, like, it makes me want to venture into rap. Just so I can fucking, like, show Sims that, like, yeah, you suck. For a fucking autistic kid like me. If a fucking actual brainlet like me can fucking rap. I'm the whitest fucking kid in the world. I'll hit up Grim sometime about it. See if me and him can fucking do a
Mother of God.
Do a Sims diss track.
Yo, hold up. I should do a Sims diss track.
Vegeta, we all know your diss track would say something like, yeah, my pee-pee smaller than yours. Like, you'd fucking...
My pee-pee getting stiffy,
Come real sticky,
Licky, licky on my dicky,
And then you, snitch to the police and rat out everyone.
Bitches getting stitches,
that was a riot. Now, mind you, he's also made videos on pretty much everyone. Like, he's made a video also on fucking, clothespins and fucking said that... I think the video was something like clothespins is a bully or something.
Why you bullying me?
Why you bully me? 'Cause I'm dumb. I'm trying to find the freaking video. Clothespin. Where the fuck is it?
You always gotta bully me. What'd I do to you?
You know what, I'll just do this. I'll fucking go all the way down and then I'll go all the way down in his shit. Also, by the way, if you can't tell, he uploads a fuck ton. Because you know the content isn't his own, or it's like 3 seconds long, so he can just fucking upload like a shit ton in a day. Oh, he doesn't have the clothespins one anymore?
Yeah, he probably got called out enough and he was done.
Ah, he removed
Does
it.
he have that Just the Robot one? 'Cause that one.
Oh, Just a Robot?
Yeah. He was like, Just the Robot is a bully.
Yeah, it doesn't look like it, unless he fucking titled it something completely different.
It was like 30 seconds long. It was so funny. Hold on, let me see.
I mean, I think the reason why he's removed a lot of this stuff is because of the fact that like doing the whole perfection thing, he inserted himself into the whole situation and tried to be like perfection's fucking like #1 white knight. And so Kiwi Foams took notice of him and was like, "Look at this fucking brainlet! Like we're gonna fucking like they took like the funny thing about the perfection Kiwi Foams thread is that they had like these 2 small tangents within it. One tangent for fucking Sims and another tangent for NBA. Well, basically, like all 3 of them were getting roasted in the same freaking in the same Kiwi Foams thread. It was great. Yeah, I think he got rid of the jug one. I can't find it anymore.
Yeah, that one was funny though.
Shit. Okay.
Excuse me, Pichu bottom tier. If you're gonna be talking about fucking not Smash Ultimate.
Shit, don't you talk about it.
You're talking about Pichu and Smash Ultimate, and you say it's bottom tier. That'll be fucking something else. I'm not gonna watch the video because I don't give a shit. But like,
what am I watching with you, Killer? I mean, what am I watching?
this is gonna be a magical series. Where this fucking killer content is gonna be a magical series. By the way, if you guys want me to look up certain particular channels or videos or something on killer content, I will make a section after this stream in my server for you to fucking send requests about killer content for me to look into. Because I'm actually genuinely wanting to look at more shit.
Real quick, did you see the new video that Nick Rikita posted?
Oh, no.
He posted a video recapping the whole Vic Mignogna situation, and his update that he posted at the end is saying that Vic Mignogna, not Nick Mignogna, is going to be appealing everything that was taken on, all 17 actions. They're going to be filing an appeal within the next 10 days they have.
That's good. I mean, whatever boat you lie on in the whole kick Vic thing, you know, whether you think that Vic is a good person or not. Like I think the main point about this is that nobody should be fucking accused of sexual assault with no allegations and then get fucking fired and treated like shit. I think that's the main point.
And then when sheep follow suit and just follow whoever's winning.
I mean, fucking Pro Jailed was a damn good example of that. That being said, I totally accidentally put up a Pro Jailed meme the other day. But I don't think Pro Jailed's a bad person. He definitely proved him he didn't even have to prove himself innocent. Realistically, he didn't have to. But there was so much like shit that people he was accused of, and the people who were going after him, quote unquote, showed evidence. The only thing I was never I really didn't give much of a shit about anything except for the allegations about children. That's the thing I really gave a shit about. And even then, I said, I'm not going to believe it fully because the allegations that the children raised were kind of sketchy. And hey, it turned out they were fucking lying. Anyway, we kind of went off on a tangent here. Now, I'll leave a little bit of the perfection shit for like some other time, either my video, or maybe we'll talk about him another time on a stream. It'll be fun. Maybe sometime when Grim's here and he can fucking have his go at roasting him. But I want to talk about another thing that I was interested in. And that's the while I was setting up this stream, I saw one of my movies that's on the display for my display stand for my TV, right? And it was the movie Gosnell. If you guys haven't seen it, I highly recommend the movie. It's very disgusting and graphic, but it is a very good movie to watch, all things considered. Because it's about, and also I'll tell you as well, movie theaters were actually actively, like, not showing this movie because they didn't want the fucking movie in there because it's controversial. And the reason why it's controversial is because it's a movie talking about a case about an abortion doctor. I'll open up this Wikipedia page here about Kermit Gosnell. First of all, actually, let me go back a bit and show you fucking, this is what this dude looks like. Kermit Gosnell. Let me open this up here. Go back to the page. Let me read the things that he was convicted of. He was convicted of 3 counts of first-degree murder, 1 count of involuntary manslaughter, 21 felony counts of illegal late-term abortions, and 211 counts of violating the 24-hour informed consent laws. Now, some of those things may go over some people's heads. So I'll talk about the 24-hour informed consent law first. For all of you that don't know, whenever somebody goes to get an abortion, the doctor is legally required to basically have a meeting with you where they inform you what is going to happen, what the procedure is, and, give you basically all the information that you need. And then they have to give you 24 hours before they can actually do the abortion so that you have time to rethink your decision. After you have all the information and everything like that, you can then say, rethink your decision and not do that. Kermit Gosnell did not allow this to happen. 211 counts of him not doing that. And oftentimes, he also would have people who were actively saying that they didn't want to go through with it. And he just didn't give a shit and dragged them in there, fucking, put them under, and then fucking did it anyway. Even after they said they didn't want it anymore. He was a very, very awful person. The movie covers, the cases, and how he was really, how a lot of this stuff was found out and all that. Very, very interesting movie. And I think the most important thing is, a lot of people, were making a big deal about the movie and trying to say, it's such an awful thing and that it needs to not be shown in the movie theaters because it's anti-abortion. The movie doesn't really take an anti-abortion stance necessarily. It's just saying less about, anti-abortion and more of, if you are going to do abortions, why the hell are you going to allow Kermit Gosnell and be accepting of the fact that he is violating these things and undoubtedly killing children? There were some children that he some late term ones that were basically almost ready to come out, and he was aborting them. And there was one that was born and it was still moving when it came out for him to abort it, and he killed it anyway. And I think the best thing about it is all of this was found out because he was prescribing Oxycontin. He was prolifically prescribing Oxycontin to people. Now, obviously, I can't show a lot of the stuff that there's actually on the website for the movie, if it's still around. There's actually photos from his practice, and they are awful. Photos of the back of these kids' necks that were snipped. He also for some reason fucking dismembered the kids and then fucking kept their arms and legs and stuff in fucking jars. And so you have those pictures. He's a very awful human being. I just wanted to kind of go off about that and kind of plug that movie because I really fucking think it's a great movie and I think people should watch it. More people need to watch it. It's freaking. It was actively censored. movie theaters were actively censoring it because of political reasons. So I think it should be seen. All right.
I'll have to watch it.
Well,
Same.
I think that's pretty much it for this part of the the video. I still kind of feel like hanging out, so I'll hang out a bit more in stream. I'm gonna turn on my hold on a minute. I'm gonna turn on my Xbox here, and I'm just gonna kind of game and have a little bit of a chill session here, have some fun. So let me just turn that off here, and then my Xbox here. We'll have a bit of fun hanging out.
Jeez.
Ooh. Oh, I'm gonna be playing Crash Team Racing Nitro-Fueled because I'm a pleb and I'm gonna play an Activision game.
That's the only thing you play.
Well, it's the only thing that's really good for streams, I think. Like, I have other games I could play. Like, I could play Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2, but I don't fucking want to. I could like I could play Ultimate Ninja Storm 4, but I don't want to. I'm just not in the mood.
True. I mean, alternate Ninja Storm Revolution something game.
Yeah, like I don't know. I could also like I could get my Switch and play some stuff, but like really for the Switch, all I have is like all I have is Smash Bros, which fucking Nintendo servers are already so ass. Like I wouldn't be able to play online and stream at the same time. So like that's out of there. I could play Kill the Kill If offline against computers, I guess. I could play Mario Odyssey, but you know, I'm not really that far into it. I don't really like. I think it's a good game, but like, I'm not that far into it. I could play Splatoon, but the fucking motion controls, fucking.
Oh god.
I don't really want to play that while streaming. I mean, I can turn that off, but like the controls just are super sensitive if you turn them off. See what some of my fucking daily challenges are. So I should probably take this fucking. There we go. Nice. Alright. Fucking. Okay. Just basically play the game. Yeah, I've gotten kind of bored of Xenoverse. Like, I don't have. First of all, I don't have all the DLC. Like, they had like the fucking what was it? The new one with like fucking Ascended Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta, whatever. I don't have that one. Like the last one I got was the Broly one. Like even then, I was like, I'm fucking mad that I have to get this. I just kind of got bored of the game. Like there's a lot of games that I have that I technically could play, but I just don't. I don't feel in the mood to play them.
I just don't feel it, man.
I just don't feel it. And like, don't even get me started on PlayStation. I basically got like no fucking games for that. Only things I could play on that is like Persona 5, which isn't really good for like just casual background stuff for a stream while you're playing. And just
I need to play that game. I own it, but I have yet to play it.
Oh, it's really fun. Persona 5 The Royal is coming out here soon though, so coming out I think next year, and it's gonna be localized, but like it's coming out December in Japan. But I'm staying away from the spoilers. Fuck that.
Persona 5 is just PC and Xbox, or not PC, PlayStation and Xbox, right?
No, it's just PlayStation.
Good thing you have a PS4.
Yeah, that's the only reason why I bought a PlayStation. I literally only bought a PlayStation 4 just for Persona 5.
I did for Monster Hunter, Kingdom Hearts 3. Yeah.
Let's see, what else do I even have? I think I have Fallout 4 for like PlayStation as well. Which yeah, don't. By the way, if you guys already have it gotten Fallout 4 on something, don't get it on PlayStation. It fucking sucks on PlayStation. Because like they made it so that you can't use fucking mods. Like basically the mods are really limited on PlayStation. They can't import shit.
You know what you can use bots? PC Master Race.
Well, hell yeah.
Oh, you say we can't? Oh, I bet you I can.
Oh fuck, I missed that one. Yeah, Persona 5, fucking Fallout 4. I'm trying to remember what else I have. I think I have Mega Man Legacy Collection on freaking PlayStation 4. I have it on fucking 3 consoles. Actually, no, not 3 consoles. I have it on 2 consoles and a fucking NPC.
Oh yeah, I have Skyrim and like 8 consoles.
Well, yeah, it's been
even Alexa.
It's been released on fucking everything.
That's a huge money grab.
Why would they release it on everything when Oblivion is better?
Clearly.
Stop! You
Then
violated the law. Pay the court a fine and serve your sentence.
How about I just kill you and take your weapon?
Then pay with your blood. I love that. I love that.
There's a YouTube channel that's dedicated to like different glitches and stuff within the game.
Oh yeah, is it isn't it like bacon?
Bacon?
School? Yeah, bacon.
Yeah.
Fucking bacon's great. Like I started watching his videos the other day. I like the one where the adoring fan or whatever just fucking walks right off the cliff and fucking kills himself.
Or the meme that went around be like, you think you've seen some shit? I'm at the starting town of Skyrim, watching them change different races in front of me. I've seen some shit. It's like, oh, yeah. Meanwhile, I'm over here playing.
I freaking love those games. Like, I would play Oblivion on stream too, but like, it's such a fucking like inconsistent game nowadays. Like, if you fucking run it, like, it crashes way too often for no real reason.
Well, like we were talking earlier too about Blizzard and everything like that, and how attacking their money is probably the best way to get back at them. It's funny because I bought the virtual ticket literally 2 days before all that stuff happened.
Need to go back to get this fucking.
And I tried to get a refund on it, and I couldn't. I was like, ah, damn it.
Yeah. So you might as well just like protest there.
Well, I'll just make sure I leave a message saying I brought my phone this time. Do you all not have phones?
Yeah, like you should go to like don't they have like panels where you can ask questions too, like about things?
Yeah.
Just go to one of the panels and be like, so why do you support China?
Well, depending on how all this stuff goes through, I might go to BlizzCon in 2020. I'm trying to get some other people like mine who want to go.
I mean, like I said, I've never been a big Blizzard fan, so I'm not gonna go to something.
I am. Before Activision, of course. Nobody likes Bobby Kotick.
Yeah. I mean, I'll say right now, the only reason why I'm playing an Activision game is because it's fucking Crash Bandicoot. Like, I have fucking nostalgia for this shit. Like, I have too much nostalgia for the Crash Bandicoot series. And also, Like, I already bought the game, so, like, now that Activision and fucking Blizzard are doing this type of fucking shit in China, like, there's no way that I'm fucking me playing this game and not giving them any money in regards to, like, microtransactions. It's not fucking doing anything for them. It's just I'm playing a game that I bought.
Right.
So, like, I don't really care. I'll continue to play this game. It's fun enough. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm still pissed that they fucking added microtransactions to a game that is supposed to be a freaking remake of a fucking PlayStation 1 classic.
And here I am playing Destiny 2.
I never played Destiny, either of them. Mainly because, like, by the point, like, Destiny 1 was, I think most people could say, kind of trash.
It was. And then they followed the same suit with the second one. And when the first one came out, it was garbage. Then it came out with expansions, and it got good. The second one,
I think that's the main reason why I didn't like it and I didn't want to play it. It was because of the fact that, like, oh, you have to get the expansions. If it wasn't for the expansions, the game wouldn't be good. And I think that, like, they should have made a quality game first and foremost.
Mm-hmm.
And then the second one I would have got if it wasn't for the fact that, you know, Activision was doing what Activision do. But now that Bungie's separated from them, I might end up picking up. I might end up picking it up. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm playing the newest expansion right now, and it's pretty good.
Question is my fucking... I think my shit internet's going... Is that on my fucking...
I don't know. I couldn't tell you. It might be your internet because my stream was kind of derping.
Okay, yeah, it's my fucking internet. It might be because of all this shit I still have open in my fucking Google Chrome. There we go. It also could just be because of fucking, like, AT&T internet sucks dick.
This is amazing. Go figure. Oh, man, but I don't know, man. BlizzCon, I think it's going to have a lot of controversy around it. A lot.
Yeah, I freaking, I think I'll just do something, with my stream. Hold on, I'm gonna freaking head over to the break time scene. Alright, so, yeah, the internet is going a lot slower than it should be. So I'm just gonna end the stream, everyone. I think we had a really good time, hosting Sims and, you know, discussing different comments from, those comment sections. And remember, guys, fight me and don't forget to duck.